You know, I got in touch with my 21-year-old female. Last week I was at the gym and I saw these two guys. They looked like twins, but one of them was better looking than the other. And he had no headphones on. He had no phone in his hand. He was free from any electronic devices connected to him. And him and his friend, could have been his brother, were working out. I was looking at him. And he saw me looking and I smiled. And then eventually he came and started working out really, really close to where I was. Well, it looked like they knew that I was eyeing them. And his friend or his brother was like looking at me like, yeah, you checking out my friend, huh? And he wasn't flaunting his body. He was just an average, very attractive guy working out. He had a great, cool little neutral haircut. He was so handsome. His body was amazing. And I saw like that would be a guy that I would want to like go out on a date with. He was beautiful and he seemed like mellow and chill. And so I hope I get a chance before I leave this planet. Wow, I think I'm going to get a little emotional when I say this. I hope I get a chance to meet a guy that is a really sweet guy and who wants to date. A guy who values my body enough to want to get to know me. If that I want to date different men at the same time to get to know them before I decide who I'm going to stay steady with and then have sex with at that time. I hope that I meet a guy who's open to that. I'm not saying I'm looking for a 21-year-old, but I'm just looking for someone who I'm attracted to, though, you know, he is legal. But I was in touch with my 21-year-old young lady, and how I would want to like date sober, date lovingly, with respect and honesty, and with vibrancy and communication. I think it's so beautiful. I think it's possible for anyone at any age. And that's what I'm looking for. Like, I love my body and I love my face. I love everything about me. I think, and I know, I have a lot to offer a gentleman. So, what is this video about? Oh, it's about trusting that the universe, when the time is right, I might get that type of relationship. Maybe that's not in the cards for me. Maybe that's not part of my process here on the earth at this time. And that's okay if it doesn't happen. But I could still desire it, do a power of attraction, power of assumption behind it. I'm hoping that this gives you some insight to how our lives are and what we need to work through in order to have healthy relationships just like anyone else wishes to have. And I want to thank you so much for taking the time to hear me and watch this episode. So you take very good care of yourself. Thank you. Bye. Be well.